I got some rockin' tunes, don't I? This event was pretty fun. You essentially just make music with the crew. Also, Rappa is very pretty. But also, I have a story to tell you guys. I didn't do polls in a video because, one, I've been feeling sick the last couple of days. My voice is still like a little shot. And two, I was only going for Sunday's light cone. Because right now we have the Sunday banner going on to start. I was most interested in his light cone. But I said I'll give myself 90 pulls. If Sunday and his light cone both come home, I'll have Sunday then. Spoiler alert. I have Sunday now. I have a husbando. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but that's kind of the update. He's not built at all yet. I don't even have like a chess piece on him. And also I don't really have a good team for him. I don't have a Jing Yuan. I'd have to rework my Acheron to speed tune her. But I'm actually fine with my Acheron running with Sparkle. Also, if I just cough randomly, it's because I am just sick as a dog. It's been rough this week. But anyways, no one's going to watch this anyways, so here we go. It's funny, this is the only team I have that like kind of works for Sunday. But I'm actually not going to use it because it's kind of meh. Like, I could put Sunday in here with Fei Xiao as the carry, but I like Topaz more for Fei Xiao's building up follow-ups, and Robin for buffing both of them. Honestly, pretty good. God, what team do I use? Fuck it, we're rocking the Grown Honkai Impact. And the Grown Honkai Impact. And the Grown Honkai Impact. And the child they adopted along the way. Anyways. Let's get this main journey started. Fuck it, I'll view the recap.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries. A grand struggle for a legacy begins.
Oh, hi,
Numerous
Adventure, that's
factions
right.
enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef. The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the Dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, The family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny.
Yay!
In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This crisis is ultimately resolved amidst spectacular fireworks.
Oh my gosh.
With everyone receiving
These
their
two just
own
be
best
gay as
ending,
hell.
the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a
The
close.
tragicomedy. That's honestly the best way to describe it. Oh, let's go. Oh, hi, what the fuck? Wait a second, this is a new place. Also, hello, Sparkle. And Madam Yukon, too? Nice. Okay, so it's this door up here. Is that Asta over there? I think it's Asta over there. Yep. Oh, hi, Branya. I'll talk with him later. Let's just get this party started. Also, the jukebox doesn't work in here. I hate it. What is up? I was about to call you fam, but like...
bothering you. My lips are sealed like a bottle.
What the fuck?
Amphoreous, the eternal land.
Oh yeah, where's Miss Black Swan? Oh god, that's right.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right.
Also, from what I've heard, there was like issues with scheduling
You
for the voice
haven't
actors,
been with
so...
us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, we've got this. It's been almost 2 years.
Huh? Has it been that long?
Girl, have you ever noticed that nothing ever happens in like 6-week updates? Oh, they didn't even kill. Oh no.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion, too. They don't know we're considering Amphoreous as a destination.
The fuck, you haven't told him? It's been like 7 months.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphoreous over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Yeah, we need some fuel.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Well, I kind of figured that. It's been 7 months.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Taikian Stadium has been repaired.
They bring that up so much. The Taikian Stadium disaster that they apparently caused. Yeah. Okay, so that was like before the events
Creating
of
chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
the fuck. Anyways, that was like after the events of 2.3, I guess. Because then you had the War Dance 2.4, 2.5. You had Going to College 2.6, and now we're here.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
So true.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious.
Oh my gosh.
Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Well, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
Yeah?
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection.
They're just being so clever trying to hide him.
Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm?
Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Damn.
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Oh, so it doesn't make you... It doesn't, like, force you to put Sunday in the lineup. It doesn't, like, force you. Okay. It's kind of nice. So I'll just be Sparkle pretending to be Sunday. How's that sound? I'll be the chicken wing boy. Ah, fuck! Getting run over by cars. Gotta love it. Alright. What is going on over here?
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
Well, maybe we should have swapped boxes.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Oh my gosh.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
Yeah, good question.
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now.
Well, yeah, but why does he have to come along
Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
No, he's a Catholic priest.
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death.
Oh my god, can you stop?
When you were at your wit's end,
Oh
and
my
felt lost about your future.
God, this guy.
I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Oh, so Jade was involved.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
That's right, she did say that back in 2.3.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Why not?
Or by making amends for past deeds.
Bit of both.
When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it From a distance?
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly
God.
straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Mr. Workday, that's
Oh, I see.
you
Pardon
funny.
my ignorance,
Mr.
sir.
Workday.
Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
Oh, really?
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Walk
that
right
works.
into it.
Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. That's fucking funny. Do not discard trash in
No
trash cans.
consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Yeah, where is everyone?
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, why don't you test it out this time? I'd love to see you do a handstand.
No, thank you.
Damn it, I wanted to watch. Yeah, there's nobody here. It's a bit suspicious. Also, Sparkle is just totally getting her feet wet. Like, girl. I mean, like, it's better than the wet socks that, like, everyone else gets. But, like, Sparkle just fucking barefoot. Why not?
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't...
Damn. For a little Pepesh, you got big ol' appetite. What the fuck?
So, where are those corrective measures?
Incoming Sweet Dreams Troop.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
I walk up.
Huh?
Ah, fuck.
Let's try that again.
Okay. I'm on stage now, bitch. Ah,
What's going
fucking
on?
shit.
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
Became a
I
murderer.
tried to warn you. How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
Oh fuck, someone's gonna die.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Oh my gosh. Splish splash splash, splish splash splash.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe? Where? Are they hiding or something?
Hello.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Ugh. I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
I mean, he's a fugitive. He doesn't really have a great way to get some.
Remind you that I am currently on the run.
Exactly. Well.
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Alrighty.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
What will the gotcha give us?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Huh?
They can't be seriously going that far, right?
Well, time to find out.
No. Hey, look out!
Yay, fight time!
Feeling spiffy?
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed.
I think the only team that I have that like makes sense for me to put something on would be the Acheron team in place of Sparkle. But I don't have either of them speed tuned the correct way for that, so...
Time for a good old counterattack. Can you find the answer?
We're just gonna have to let it fly.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Did that hurt?
Still waters of oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root to be of your body and mind. Feeling spiffy?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Alright. Easy fight. Not going to be challenging at all, but...
Did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
We're not breaking enough rules. Is so funny. Alright. one of you has to have some trash on you, right?
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
You. Yeah, I'll throw in the trash.
Something's happening.
Huh? Did you just make
What is this?
golden trash?
Woodcutter's trash can?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to actually run the Sunday team that I was thinking. I'm going to run Story Sunday because my Sunday's not built yet. Look at this squad. Hey, fuck you. Why can't I give you the details? I want to see if it's speech incorrectly for my Lingsha. Hello.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
How can you tell?
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Speaking of which, where the fuck is your halo?
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
God, I feel that.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Alright.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now, we should go. This will be a long farewell.
Hmm. Wandering around.
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Oh my gosh, Mr.
Did
Yang?
something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is...
Does Sunday recognize it? Probably does. He absolutely does. 100%.
You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
Huh? Welt knows what's up. Welt's simply too good. He's been through too much shit in his lifetime.
Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Also true.
Thank you.
Hit by car immediately. Pog!
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
Yeah, that's honestly impressive.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony?
Because he's, well, goddamn Yang. He's just better than you.
Change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do...
Okay.
put
Oh
your hands
my
behind
god.
your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Oh my fucking lord.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
Ha!
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me.
Admittedly, yeah, you did.
Believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Bold of you to call Mr. Yang an ally. But, you know what? You're the Express crew.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
Alright.
I left my home in a hurry, too.
Oh my gosh.
I know how it feels.
Honkai Impact 3rd reference.
That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay. This is gonna be a party.
Oh, hell yeah. Party time! Alright, downstairs. Where the fuck's the rest of the crew?
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey?
Yeah!
Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case...
2.6, but yeah.
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
The Memo Keeper.
A passenger?
I don't know if you've met her. Black Swan.
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Oh boy. They're not here, are they?
Passenger? Do you mean this lady here?
Oh! Hello.
Or... these ladies?
Oh my gosh! So many Ting Yuns. Oh my god. So many Ting Yuns. Oh my god. Why is there so many of them?
This...
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, all the fluffiness, but...
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
I can see that! What's up? What happened? What happened, March? Oh yeah, aboard the flying spaceship.
Isn't it fascinating how
Oh,
variable
you're still here,
people
Scroll?
fail to find their way into the lives
I
of
guess you're
organic
still
life
involved with the
forms.
fucking Divergent Universe thing. Yamiko, were you not paying attention while we were aboard the ship?
Interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
Are you sure about that?
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
Oh, you've heard about that, yeah. Hey, who leaked? Oh, that explains it. See, Himiko's smart. I like her.
Could there be more to it? Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
Himiko's smart. I like
It's a
that.
pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphoreous, however.
Oh, yeah, Himiko met Ron May. That's right. That was kind of brought up at Star 2.4. Because it was... the adults of the train were going to meet with Ron May to do some boring-ass shit, while the kids were having a vacation in the Lafu for the war dance.
That
An old
foxy
friend, yep.
girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by. So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home? Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
Nah. That's what the kids are for. Better job than me when it comes to vacations. She even called them youngsters. Yeah, she is totally the mom of the train. Oh, I bet they're having a wonderful time.
So, is
With
anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
March.
Oh, about that.
There's just stingings all over.
Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Fine. Apparently, there are many Tingyuns here with us. We have acquired a surplus of Tingyuns.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself.
Okay, yeah, I get that part, but like...
Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Oh, yeah?
Did something happen?
Just the
in dream
Tingyuns
scape?
dying around the background is great.
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge.
Oh my
He
gosh!
gave us some of his candy.
Fucking try not to laugh.
Supposed to make you fall over
You laugh,
laughing.
you lose. What the hell?
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
There's fucking so many of them.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy.
Oh, did they not realize that that's Sunday?
Causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
I love... Are they just using a voice effect over, like, Sunday's voice? Because he talks the exact same way... That voice is the exact same way Sunday talks. Like, if you notice, like, the gaps in, like, the words and stuff. So...
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
Oh.
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
Poof.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
So either they got a really good voice actress to talk very similarly to Sunday, or they just have a filter over Sunday. Hello.
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Stell, that's a dumbass question. We're all still dreaming. We are literally in the dreamscape. Mr. Yang, what
Everyone,
the fuck?
stay calm. I'll explain.
Well, proceeds to explain. Snap back to reality.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
He was a worthy opponent, and our battle was legendary.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yun to her normal self.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang.
Oh, really?
These Ting-Yuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Oh, no. It's a whole squad of them. Alright. Wait, I can make this better. Hold up. I have a Ting-Yun in a lineup somewhere. There's so many Ting-Yun, so many fluffy tails. Oh my gosh. Look at all of these.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yun are you again?
Which one are you?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yun to come together to form the Ting-Yun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper.
Oh my gosh.
I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
Oh my gosh. Wait a second.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
This Ting-Yun's got a sense of humor these days. I love it.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Nothing. That was
Yang
never.
mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yeah.
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Well...
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Yeah, there's a lot to the story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns here.
These other Miss Ting-Yuns. The visionary Ting-Yun is so... I love... Oh my god! There's so many!
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day?
Flower
Wouldn't they do a better
enthusiast.
job at brightening up someone's day?
Ting-Yun.
That sounds like a good idea.
The silver tongue Ting-Yun.
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These 3 Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon.
Yeah.
We won't be able to get a word.
You got one wishy-washy trying to negotiate.
what do
It's
you
not
think,
fucking...
Sonny?
The fuck?
Uh,
Don't call me that ever
let's
again.
try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
1 week,
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting-Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
that's just typical fare for you, March.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Ting-Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
Yeah, let's find.
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. It's an infestation. Holy shit. There's just 3 of them in a row. One of them's the one I'm playing as. This is... I love this. This is great. Let's see, how much are they taking over? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, this is great. I love this. And then... The fuck you sleepwalking?
I'm walking in the street and
She's walked away from us mid-combo. That's fucking great.
this Miss Ting-Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Girl, come back here. What about you? Are you channel? Nope. Okay. I just want to talk to all the Ting-Yuns. As many Ting-Yuns as possible. Why do you have such fondness for this benefactor? I still don't understand. Fucking money grabber. Continuously operating the cash dealer. Oh my gosh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
Oh my god, that's so true though. Oh my god.
I'm walking in the street.
I'm sorry, I had to talk to her again. It's just so funny how she just keeps going.
Your dream. This Miss Ting-Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her. Huh?
Huh?
Yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
March, come on! The fucking warrior Ting-Yun, oh my god. Do they infest this area down here? Doesn't look like it. Damn. Anyways.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take you next time. Pinky promise. Should we get someone?
Yeah, she needs a chaperone.
watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her. Oh, were you all looking for me?
I don't know. What about these girls up here? The general might like it. Oh, that he's. Oh my gosh. This. There's so many of them. Hello.
Oh, were you all looking for me? Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is... it's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal Tingyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Yeah.
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If
March.
you even think
Oh my
about
gosh.
taking Miss Tingyun hostage.
This thing you'd make a terrible hostage. Place yourself for gravitational disintegration. There are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Wait, are we? This is poking fun of Welt wearing glasses. Nah, that's hilarious. I gotta go with that.
It is not my intention.
Damn it! Didn't even respond to it. God damn it.
Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
All right.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
I don't know if you need to go that far.
There's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Fucking wow.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Girl, this is kind of important for
Then
you.
kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best 1 week.
Will this work? What's up, 1 week? What are you seeing? What the fuck? Oh, Fantilia.
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
No.
Voice.
Never mind.
What's up, 1 week?
Look, it's working.
Is it? Well.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Oh, hi. Hello.
Yoon, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
Damn.
Huh? What's wrong?
He encountered Fantilia.
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
No one associated with the Express is
I
ever
nearly
as
died.
ordinary.
Just now.
What the fuck? Oh, God.
Don't be afraid. What is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I?
Oh, fuck. It's that bad?
Is that where I came from?
Oh my gosh.
And where does this path lead?
Alright, Baby Ting Yun can dip out for a bit. We'll bring in Mama Ting Yun. We do sleep, Leisha. There's Ranmei. And then Ting Yun, Firefly Type 4, activate, and Leisha. Look at this crew. Also, look at her. Wait a second.
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
What the fuck?
Could it be that this isn't the first time? This path is so dark.
Oh, so this
Yet
is...
it's strange.
Okay, so it can't go that way. It won't let you... Oh.
That looks so familiar.
Oh my
Does
gosh.
she want to lead me somewhere?
Come back here! Come back here! Ah! Holy fuck.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
What is this?
This girl is...
Oh, fairly intense pain.
Ting Yun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. Who's talking to me?
The ASMR effect, holy shit. Who is talking to me?
These are...
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars? Wait! Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
See, we got friends right here.
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Sam in position.
Break effect. Gives top introduction bonus. But it can't stack. So, fuck that. Anyways. What is my break effect at? It's only 385. I love it.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes.
And
I will claim victory for myself. I shall set the seas ablaze.
my gosh.
Live to fight.
This is a rather poor showcase because my E2 S1 Firefly is just running through everything. But
I will claim victory for myself.
she has a mechanic called Exo Toughness, which was from a MOC in the past, where it's like you can break them twice. And it is very strong. And then while she has someone support it,
The long dream has vanished.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly? Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them?
well, time to keep fighting. Oh my gosh, I got back up.
The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat
Oh,
them.
hi there, Ranbei.
No one can. You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
She's so confused.
Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with.
Damn.
You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
Nice.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain.
Damn. It was bad.
Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, You won't remember any of these details. I'll
The
arrange for someone to
traveling
send you
merchant.
home.
Is she
Which
talking about
reminds
Locha?
me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Was Ting Yun in Locha's coffin the whole time?
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
Yeah. Listen, you did make it 3+3 if you're fine.
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
That's so true, though.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Ting Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Ting Yun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Ting Yun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Yeah, and the Sunday is still in hiding, technically, so let's just skedaddle.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting Yun is resolved, are we meeting your other 2 companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Ting Yun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able
Yeah.
to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay, we better hurry then. This is ridiculous. How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
I think we're back to the normal team. Yeah, okay, cool.
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already?
I'm sorry!
Miss Yun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Oh, yeah!
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me.
Listen, it's fine.
Luckily, the people I want
The
to
only
buy these
cutthroat
gifts
merchant I
for
know is on
friends
Belobog.
you
You're
already
fine.
know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
I already picked up a few gifts earlier, so that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time, so we better not drag our feet.
Alrighty.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Why, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead, browse all you like.
Can I just say, I like how they did get a different voice actress for Ting Yoon. Because it's not her original voice actress, but, like, her original voice actress from the time we met her was Fantilia the whole time. So I like that they got a different voice actress for her, just because, just to represent that, like, now it's, like, a different person.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
A collar for... a collar for Ching Choi to make sure she's fucking works. What would Rashad use a rocket launcher for? As funny as that would be. She uses an eye mask for fucking sleep.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
Sorry?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
Alright. I don't know how we buy that. He'll enjoy a movie.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift.
Yeah.
Finally, we have Lady Bai Lu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Buying a gift for the child? No, let's give her some wings. She'll enjoy that.
Both wings and horns? That's a little much, don't you think?
Yeah, character downs and go over it.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home.
Yeah.
That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Everything you want, we
Look how the path to the fucking theater is considered secluded. That's great.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
Oh, the return of the lawful music.
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days.
Yeah, we barely.
I'm truly grateful.
We barely touched on it.
I can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Sparkle? How?
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you.
Sparkle? How?
When
How
I
the
asked
fuck?
for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've
a little
heard
bit.
about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
Huh?
But it was much earlier than that.
Yeah.
That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall? That's just the
Mysterious.
nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure.
Sure.
So, what did she seem like to you? I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued.
Sorry.
Was there anything particularly memorable?
What does EQ mean?
That's true. I'd love to learn how you do it.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
Not relevant. I mean, no, but not relevant.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of.
Damn.
I must take something back from her as well.
Bold. A bold
But after
statement to
thinking it
you.
over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Well, you're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. Alright, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
That's fine.
Let's continue on our way.
Alright, Doc. It's been fucking 6 months or so since we've talked to you, but...
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edwin at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Well, just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you find the best dreams. You'll just dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword, who just turns 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean?
March, shut up.
Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
March, thank you.
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
Oh, yeah?
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Alrighty. Some warp over here.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
I know. We just got her back. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back.
It was a wild ride. Don't worry about it.
Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Huh? I can describe like 5 or so people. Oh, wait. Yay! Madam Yukon.
No see, everyone.
Fox Bob!
Madam Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
This girl.
But now it seems it was unnecessary.
Oh my gosh.
Ting-Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
Yeah, a good idea, Himiko. We'll let mom and daughter catch up. We'll just I'll do a Divergent Universe run, I guess. That'll distract me plenty.
Madam Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for?
Very true.
Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same. Carefree
Oh
as
my
always.
gosh.
I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu.
Yeah, that's very true.
Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing?
What's up?
Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Huh?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
Oh my gosh.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Oh yeah? Where are you gonna go?
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself.
Okay, where are we going with this?
If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Hey yo, we meet in the Marshal. Okay, what about in the meantime?
May visited the Luofu earlier. She mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Is that...
Wait, who? Oh, it's one of the fragments. Oh my gosh.
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner
It's the
impulse.
baby Tingyun. Oh my god. He's so adorable.
Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Oh, the Babu
You
Tingyun.
probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life.
Oh my gosh, what couple of cute. I just need a screenshot of that for the thumbnail. You're welcome, guys.
The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you?
Oh. When Bai Hung died. No, not Bai Hung.
Dream. I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable
Chai,
price
or
of
whatever.
survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Oh my gosh. Tingyun came back to life and now wants to kill God.
Every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns?
We're gonna figure it the
If
fuck
I could
out.
choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Luck never seems to pay for anyone. Everyone, yep. Meanwhile,
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
Oh my gosh, Sunday and Robin.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
He's new, man.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
Well, where would you go?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But
damn,
that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Just called him a fucking...
Thank you.
Just told him,
now then,
yeah, you're a cunning
Mr.
little
Woolworth.
piece of shit, but you're not gonna use
I'm
your
not
sister.
leaving. No way.
Fine.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Hell yeah. Look at this fucking lineup I have. It's so dumb.
Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh, no, no, wasn't it for Robin? No.
My name is Wanweek. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
Robin found somewhere close enough to Firefly's hidden spot.
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality.
Very true.
When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
That's also very true.
So,
distance is whack.
Have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Does Robin figure it out? Robin has to figure it out. You remind me. Oh, she knows. 1000% she knows.
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
I see that fucking photo. Don't you start going off about that dove Sunday. I swear, if I have to hear you talk about it again.
Somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
Way to say that stuff, Sunday. Slight problem. Robin knows who you are. She knows what's up.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Oh my gosh. They're chatting with each other. Oh,
Still,
man.
these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them.
Photo in the back is messing with everything.
Uneasy. Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
Yeah, I won't bet it's a Sunday, huh?
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Oh, definitely for Sunday.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say. If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
Robin knows exactly who you are.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the
Quit
setting sun to a
playing
dream
dumb,
chaser.
Sunday, please.
It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
Oh my gosh.
Are you saying that's not true?
Sunday, have you picked up that she knows that you... do you know that she knows who you are?
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have. Why is that?
Oh my gosh.
I hope so. A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Oh, okay.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Look at these two.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today. Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Sure, whatever helps you see with that Sunday. Fucking 1 week.
Oh, Miss Robin! I'm a big fan. I don't get to attend every single one of your concerts, but I watch the recordings of each of them at least once. I love all of your songs. Oh, gosh, I wish I could tell the whole world about this.
That's funny.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers? We should keep looking.
it's the notes, either Sunday's notes for Robin before she first went out, and then she's reusing them back to Sunday, or Robin wrote these down herself. Either way, I fucking love it. Anyways, puzzles! Good lord. You recognize it now, Mr. Sunday? It's that fucking dove.
It's done. Have a look. Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
She knew the whole time.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
Oh, well. It's another Honkai
We're
Impact thing,
almost
isn't
done
it?
saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
Yeah?
I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the skies still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world. every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves.
It's also a name you
The
inherited.
harbor has many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
What are we doing? Okay, I think I know what we're doing.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance.
There's no halo, yeah.
The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
Yeah!
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
Make it easier for him to hide.
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. One Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
I failed it.
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself.
Hey.
So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today.
Good lord. Two of them just
You're
stood
not
there,
ready at
stanced
all,
up at
are you?
each other.
I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage.
Oh my gosh.
You're the one who's trapped.
Bird in the cage is back.
Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, And this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip?
Learned a bit too much from adventuring, huh?
This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Oh my gosh.
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, and with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage.
Bro's fighting himself.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
643, that's 139, I think? So, sadly, not quite speed tuned for my goddamn Linsha. God fucking damn it.
Serenity stands clear before me.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quick? Both body and mind.
I always make good on my promises.
Actually, wait, everybody has so much action in advance. How did Robin go last? Robin has the most action in advance in the bunch, and I don't even get her fucking skill up. Way to go, me.
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Bending the rules,
So yeah, this is a surprisingly decent team comp.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away.
I'm out of skill points again.
May songs of harmony will soon play in unison.
Give an inch, and they'll definitely take a mile.
Need a hand?
Time for a lesson. We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
What's the matter? Eager for more self-inflicted misery?
They just keep attacking.
Allow me to purge the root.
Alright, we'll just go basic attack here because fucking we need skill points.
Souls shall incinerate. The stars echo because of me.
What you seek is what you shall receive.
Alright, let's use the ultimate on Lingsha.
I will walk with you.
Because Lingsha's the main carry of this team. She's the healer. She's the main carry. It's fucking wild, to be honest.
Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Time for a lesson. You gotta lose some to win some. Bending the rules, darling.
Time to cleanse the filth. Free.
I will overcome the thorns. Torment me down. Bid you farewell.
Please allow me. Oh, a weakness.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
Bending the rules,
Lingsha does so much break. Because I got her E1. So her attacks just do so much break effect. So much break efficiency.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Please, quiet down. How about we dissipate that foul both body and mind? The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Time for a lesson. Have a deep. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you. What's the matter? Eager for some more self-inflicted misery?
And now Sunday comes in.
Serenity stands clear before me.
Please allow me to purge the
Recovers. Skill recovers on second. Sunday just recovered a skill point by using his skill.
time to cleanse the filth.
That is how busted his leg cone is.
This mortal form. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path. Eternal prayer.
And Ling Sha heals everyone again by attacking.
Just a graze.
The truth burns clear everything.
God, this
in
team is so
world
fucking funny.
is merely fleeting.
Because your healer's the one dealing the majority of your damage.
Bending the rules, are we?
Tormenting doubt, I bid you farewell.
Night, soul shall ignite. The stars echo because of me. How about we dissipate?
What you seek is what you shall receive.
Alright. There is an achievement for using Sunday to finish the Sunday boss. Give it to me. God damn it. So close. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, the fucking Adam and God painting. Oh my god. As if there wasn't enough just Christianity references with this guy.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Oh my god.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Isn't there always?
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopher Wood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Oh boy, if we ever have to go against the Harmony, I fucking hate that idea.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Yeah! New member on the Express. We're taking 2 people back, at least, because we've got Black Swan going with us.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
Very astute, Himiko. Oh, fuck, they're listening to me? Me? Fuck, fine.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
Stelle? Yeah, exactly. Finally, I'm no longer the fucking newbie. You're taking over as
Traveling with
newbie.
us, not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
Fuck! Damn it.
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Oh, yeah.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump. Try?
Huh. Damn, the internet's out. Fuck. Oh.
No, we're still not quite there.
What are you up to, Herta? What are you up to?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice.
All the dolls.
So,
Oh my gosh.
You must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles.
Oh my god.
There are
Is she doing a
no
magical girl
mysteries in this
transformation?
universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
Oh my gosh. Did her to achieve her goal with the simulated universe? And so she's a fucking dipped? Damn. Alright. Mom, there's Dad. Where's Sunday at? Where does Sunday stay? Oh, there's our little Ivory Menace. Daniel? Damn, not here. March? Damn, not here. That's right, that's Mom's room. Hmm. And then what's going on over here? I know this is so big. It is also very wide.
Welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or commence party time?
Party time. This car isn't a beat name.
You mean the party car? Yes, it does sound upbeat. It's a pity that the Express is so quiet right now. The exact opposite of upbeat. But this might be for the best. If the train were too crowded, our party car might just become a panic car. Another joke of mine. You can't help but laugh, can you? I hope you enjoy your time in the party car, dear Nameless. We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please feel free to relax and unwind here. This used to be called the meeting car, until my previous master came along thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of Nameless. That's when my previous master made the decision to rename it the party car.
Void Archives. That is a big old Honkai Impact third thing.
I'm merely a drinksmith robot who has been doing his best to provide impeccable service to the Nameless for several Amber eras. Should I introduce myself again?
Perhaps you should, yes.
I am a robot drinksmith, invented and created several Amber eras ago by a certain Nameless. My previous master found me in a corner, dusted me off, and has had me serving passengers on the Astral Express ever since. Oh, that only took 2 sentences. I'll add one more then. I was named after the last thing Miss Himiko said to my previous master. Shush!
Oh my gosh, Miss Himiko. Himiko would hate the Void Archives. God damn
I
it.
should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago.
Huh?
Perhaps you should go and see them, to save them the hassle of looking all over the place for you.
Oh, hi, Miss Black Swan. So this is where you've been hanging out.
You seem a little hesitant. Do you need some help?
And then Sunday's over there in the corner. No, that's not... You don't need to pay necessarily, but... Yeah, the one who's been giving me the Memory of Chaos. Oh, that's bullshit. Irresistible charm. Acheron would know all about your irresistible charm. Yeah, so let's talk about my past. Yeah, also more about you. How you enjoying it here? Listen, you should have came with us to the fucking Wafu. Yeah. Are you talking about that one over there? The one that wants you to break her? I remember what you said, Sparkle. According to the drip marketing, yes. But with your heart. Oh yeah, that might not be great.
You seem a little hesitant.
What do you know about this place? Oh, great. Cool. Alright.
Did I sleep for long?
Aren't you like in a different game right now?
Here on the Express are too comfy. After falling asleep, even my dreams are soft and cuddly.
You slept for a whole damn day.
Really? You're not kidding, are you?
No, why? Listen, you're the precious of the two of us.
Meadows and little foxes hadn't started to twirl and fade away. I really might have slept for the whole day. I've never had such a dream before. In most dreams, I just go from one mask to another. But that's fun too. The mask dreams connect to each other seamlessly, like you're walking in a maze. Maybe one day, I'll find the way out.
I don't dream, actually.
Huh? You don't dream? Ever?
No, it's...
Sounds like an unusual condition you've got there. You should stay a while in Penacony.
I know, right? How would someone like me who doesn't dream actually work in Penacony?
Let me see what kind of fun is inside this time.
Huh? Alright, you do your haha funny business. Is this the conductor's area? Oh my gosh.
Sincerest greetings, as always.
Just want to chat with you, Sonny. I've learned... What do you learn from March? A lot. Oh, boy. I feel stronger to organize it. A lady stems from boredom. Hmm. He lost it in Penacony. Hmm.
Sincerest greetings, as always.
Hmm.
Will you stand with me by the window a little while? No need to talk. Thank you. I know I'm standing safely here on the Express, but sometimes gazing out at such a vast sea of stars makes me feel a little uneasy. Having someone by my side calms me. It's always been the case. Thank you. Don't worry, it's nothing. Perhaps I'm just not used to such a peaceful vista. If the lawful skies can become as calm as this, maybe I'll eventually get used to it.
Alright. I think I've talked to pretty much everybody I can. I think we're going to leave it off here. Next time on Honkai Star Rail, we make our way to Amphoreous. I'll have Fugue by that time, Tingyun. But other than that, it's just waiting until the patch drops. See you guys then.